Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. We're going to get into another reading for you to see what the messages are. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. As always, you guys, like the video, subscribe. That's a great way to help the channel for free. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to put a brain in the comments if it's resonating, you guys. If you want to book a personal reading, click the link below. 5% off for Pisces and 10% off for members. And if you guys would like to donate or contribute, that is greatly appreciated. Please use the PayPal or Zelle information below, you guys. Let's see for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, what are the messages for Pisces at this time? What do we need to be talking about today, honey? Cocky. Pisces, are you getting a little cocky? A doodle-doo? Okay. Cocky says, it's all about them. Struts for your attention. You are the real badass. So you might be starting to get a little cocky on these folks that's trying to be cocky with you. You might be getting a little buck if you nuck, okay? I know I said it backwards, but okay. We nucking and bucking and ready to fight. No, I'm not going to go there with y'all. So somebody is very cocky, Pisces. What is this? Oh my goodness. Inner growth, testing your strength, overcoming adversity, making spiritual progress. So there is somebody who's coming in here into your energy, into your space that is kind of testing your inner growth. And it's not necessarily to say that you haven't been doing the work, but it's like, okay, Spirit is saying now you out here. Let's see how much you really grown. Okay. Change, not willing to change, able to rise above conflict, better and brighter days. So you are traveling towards this more peaceful, calm time in your life. I feel like this new chapter is including a level of stability and calm and peace that you haven't really experienced for a majority of your life. And this is a choice. Like, it's a choice to be at peace. It's really a choice to be happy. It's a choice to be abundant. It's a choice to have a positive outlook on life, right? And everyone may not agree, but I definitely feel that way. You're not just going to wake up and be happy. You're going to choose to be happy because it's always some shit going on. It's always something going down. And, you know, there's always a reason that you could be upset. But if you choose to be happy, okay, then there'll be less times where you're upset. So I feel like there's a conflict that someone is trying to start with you because they want to, I guess, you know, show out. And it's a test of whether you're going to allow this person to change how you feel about your life and yourself. But I don't think you are, because if it feels like to me, y'all decided to go ahead and cock a little doodle do too. Okay. What else for Pisces? That's what it feels like to me. Now, this came out in reverse, but it says habits. Repeat the same mistakes, hanging on for no reason, hard to give them up. So it came out in reverse though. I feel that you definitely dropped somebody because they was trying to do the most. I don't know what this is about, but they were trying to do the most. They were trying to make something about them. They're the center of the world. They're the center of attention. It's all about them and what they're going through, not giving a damn about what you're going through, not caring about how the same logic that they're applying to them in this situation could be applied to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it feels like somebody is stuck in their ways, but you're refusing to be stuck with them. And this could be somebody you know very well. This could be somebody who's a stranger. This could be someone who you've only encountered in passing. But there is a person here who repeats the same mistakes over and over again, and then uses that trauma that they put themselves in as an excuse to be a little too boisterous with their opinions, I guess. So you let it go. I feel like you let it go because they're hanging on to something from their past or their trauma. And you know that's what it is. So I don't think you're really holding it against them, but you're also like, back up, bitch, give me 50 feet. Because you're not going to be in my face with that bullshit, okay? And then we have inner growth again. Good googly moogly. Distance, emotionally unavailable, stand back from things, getting a new perspective. Exactly. So I think that this lesson that Spirit has given you real quick right here, you actually passed the test, whatever this test was, testing your strength. Your strength is strengthened, okay? Your strength is strengthened, Pisces, because you had the ability to see, okay, before I jump off and whoop off on your ass real quick, okay, before I slap you upside your head, before I go outside of that which is my character, let me look at why this is happening. Let me see really what the details are and get into it and pay attention to the cues that I'm picking up on intuitively to let me know what's going down and how I need to be observing this situation and maneuvering this situation. Okay. You was getting real Inspector Gadget on their ass. You was pulling out information that they didn't know nothing about. You was pulling out tools that they didn't even know that existed. But I don't think that they were ready for all that, Pisces. So you just was like, okay, I see you ain't ready for all that. So I'm gonna give you 50 feet, because obviously you don't want to give me 50 feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you and distance myself from this situation. Okay. What's that detective back in the day? Sherlock Holmes. You were Sherlock Holmes and on their ass. And you were trying to give them some tools to help them succeed in situations that they struggling with, because you could see that shit, but they didn't want to listen. So you was like, oh, I'm not going to do what I used to do. And either overstep my boundaries or overstep the boundaries of the situation or sacrifice my own boundaries. I'm just going ahead and head out. Deuces on them. What else for Pisces? Ooh, challenges, feeling overwhelmed, being needy and holding on. Take it one day at a time. So yeah, you may have distanced yourself from the situation, but there could still be some like, ugh, why? Like, what was that? You know what I feel like this is? I'm getting a message for y'all, Pisces, for real, because there's people who you are meant to help. There's people who you are meant to share things with, as we discussed in the last reading that we did. If you didn't go watch that reading, okay, what did I put the title on? I forgot. I don't even know what the title was, but it was the reading right before this one. I'm going to have to figure out what the thumbnail is going to be for that. In that reading, we were talking about challenges. And I feel that one of the challenges that you could be facing at this time with this new way of life that you're choosing to live is how what you have to give may not always be received. What you have to give may not always be received. That's what this feels like. It feels like there's a situation where you try to give somebody some game, okay, so that they could change their situation. But they didn't want to take game. They didn't want to take that game. They didn't want to take that free game. And you was literally like giving it to them for free. I feel like you was just trying to let somebody like, hey, let me just holler at you for, you know, when you be like, hey, come here, girl. Hey, come on, boo. Come here. Let me holler at you for a minute real quick. Come on, let's go over here. Let me holler at you real quick. Can we talk for a minute? Come on, let's go over here and talk for a minute. And you was really trying to tell somebody, hey, this is what you looking like right now. And this is what you doing right now. And it ain't going to help you to get what you want, because you looking like this and doing that. And, you know, folks were like, well, I'm a judge. How you going to tell me? Okay. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. I'm just going to leave it there. Awakening, aware of the real situation, uncovering secrets, making good decisions. Yes. And that's what I feel like the challenge is. The challenge for you is that when you give out this game and people don't want to take it, it kind of make you mad. I feel like it kind of makes, not necessarily mad, but it's like, damn, is you dumb? Is you stupid? Cause you over here struggling. You over here doing cartwheels energetically with your mind and your mouth. And all you need to see is this one little thing, and it's going to clear it up. It's going to clear it all up. It's like penicillin. But, sometimes folks, they got to do things on their own time. And I feel like that's part of your challenge as well, is accepting that. And that may have been something that you struggled with in the past. But I feel like you successfully navigated a situation that may have been a little prickly and difficult. Awakening says, aware of the real situation again, uncovering secrets, making good decisions. So I feel like you saw what was going on in the situation, Pisces. You saw what was really going on. And you were like, okay, this is the tea, really. Okay, maybe you got some tea, maybe you gave some tea, but you knew what the tea was and it was piping hot and you saw exactly what was going on. And I feel like you pulled yourself back from a situation that may have began over time. It may have been a situation that could have potentially begun to be stressful. Okay. Now, self-care says being in a safe place or space. I always want to say space. Eating and sleeping well, allowing yourself to heal. Yeah. Cause what it is, it's not that you want people to listen to you dogmatically as if you just know everything. Cause that's sometimes, I know that's how I come off, but it's more from a place of love. It's like the way that my mother loved me and told me when I was young that I was getting a little fat and that I need to take care of myself because if I didn't, my heart might give out. It might have been a little harsh. But did she lie though? No, she didn't. And I'm grateful for her for that. Yes, she might have been able to say, oh, well, baby, you a little big bone. No, but that's a lie, bitch. You're getting fat. You're eating too much. And you're not going outside like you used to. You need to go exercise so that your heart can be strong and you can live a long life. That's love. And when people have all these shorts and reels and TikToks with their grandparents and these older people who have lived a life, okay? They've lived a life, honey. And they're going to tell your ass what it really is. They ain't going to lie to your ass because they ain't got the time or the energy to lie to your ass because they might be about to die. And they know that. So they're going to let you know straight up what it is. Hey, and I said what I said. Don't ask me again. That's how they be. They be straight up and they'll tell you straight up what it is. Because they've seen things and they've seen the progression. They've seen not only the decisions that they've made, if they're a wise older person, because I think it's not all old people are wise. Let's just keep it a buck. But the more wisdom focused older generation, like I'm talking about my grandparents' age, younger people like right up under me that was born in like 95, 2000, their grandparents' age right now. They have seen things play out. They know what the deal is. And I feel like because you are who you are, okay, let's not forget, we talking to Pisces here. We are the zodiac mirror. We are the intuitives. We are the ones who have lived all these. We have seen a lot of things that are encrypted on our DNA and in our soul that even if we don't experience, we don't have to experience it in the present life. We've experienced it before and we remember. That's why it hurts you when people don't love you the way you want to be loved, because you have been loved the way that you deserve to be loved and you remember. That's why when people step to you wrong and they put their finger in your face and they get upset and invade your space and your boundaries, it makes you uncomfortable because you done had to whoop off of somebody's ass before. That's why when you see an animal or a child or an older person or someone who is unable to defend themselves being victimized or harmed, you step in and you got to say something or you got to do something because you have been that person. Every situation, maybe not all, but many situations that people experience, Pisces, not only do you have the ability to be there with them, but it's a deeper knowing because you have literally been in their shoes. So I don't think this was a way where you were trying to be disrespectful, but I just feel like you were kind of giving somebody some older person's wisdom, some mature, aged, wine that has been crafted and aged for a long period. You've been giving out that wisdom. And somebody didn't want to take it. And your challenge is to let go of it. Because the love that you tried to show this person by being honest and truthful and by laying it down the way you felt like it needed to be laid down, ain't nothing wrong with that. You did what you had to do. Your job is done. But now that it is done, don't continue to rehash the situation over and over again. If that's something that you may be struggling with right now, try not to keep doing that over and over again, because I feel like this could have hurt you. Spirit is saying to take care of yourself, because when you see someone going down a rough path and you just try to do the best that you can to help them. I'm going to use this deck right here because I ain't used this deck in a long time. When you try to do your best to help them, Pisces, and they really just don't want to hear none of that shit you talking about, it hurts, because it's like, damn, you going to have to go through some stuff because of that path, that path that you just chose. But I can't be mad because that's the path you chose. That's what I kind of feel like this is. Because somebody was acting like they know everything, and you can see from their actions that they really don't know shit. And it could be somebody that you feel like is older than you and they should know better, but they don't know better. And because you're young, they may look at you as if, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Because this is a cocky energy. Like, whatever you're telling me is irrelevant because you are who you are. It's like, that's what I feel. I don't know if this person is older than you, so they discount what you say because you're younger than them. That could be it. I don't know if this person is a different gender than you, and then they discount what you say because you apparently are someone who they look down on or feel is beneath them. Like, kind of like man, woman type of thing, whatever. Sometimes men look down on women because they feel like we don't have anything of value to say, and they feel like men's word is bond. And they don't really pay attention to what women say if they're in more of a misogynistic mindset or a patriarchal mindset. Not every man is like that, but this feels like that type of situation. Like somebody just thought that they were bigger and stronger and more powerful than you, or that they were older and wiser and they knew more than you. And it's like whatever you were saying, they felt like because you are who you are, it wasn't something that they should actually pay attention to. So you just got to let it go. And that's what I feel like you're doing. Okay, what is the message? For Pisces, what is the message, Spirit? 8 of Wands. Yep. Communication. What is the message? 3 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. 6 of Swords was at the bottom with the 8 of Wands. So that's forward movement. This could be travel. This could be long distance travel. Some type of cross country, cross city travel. I don't know. Okay. But there's definitely some type of movement or forward progress. And travel. Okay, this could literally be you driving or commuting. And it could be over a long distance. This is action being taken swiftly and quickly. But you're second guessing this. I don't think you're second guessing it like you're not sure of yourself. I feel like you're taking a second look at something and evaluating whether or not it's worth your time. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Because you want to save money, or you want to save your energy, preserve your energy, hold on to what it is that you have. I feel like your time is very valuable right now. Your energy is very valuable right now. And your money is very valuable right now. Meaning that you are trying to create something and you don't have any room or space to be frivolous about any of those things, physically. You cannot waste time. You cannot waste money. And you definitely can't waste no motherfucking energy. And that's what this feels like. So you're starting to feel like it's time for you to pull back on a situation. This could be a celebration, partying, going out with friends, drinking with people. This is some type of camaraderie type of get together. There's a lot of talking. There could be a lot of eating, laughing. Okay, different things like that. With this Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups, I feel like there is a lot of people communicating together, or a group of people congregating. This is like a congregation. I don't know if this is a church, but it don't feel like a church. It feels more like a social event, a party, a club, a bar, going to someone's house, friends, like coming together. That's what this feels like. But either it's far away from you, or there's like distance between you and these people. It's like the direction that you're going in is different from the direction they're going in. So it feels like there's a distance. It also could be a situation, what I feel is that you could be traveling to meet these people on their level. And that could be draining you financially or economically. That could also be draining you energetically when it comes to feeling drained. And that could be draining you when it comes to time. It takes a lot of time to do this. Like, it kind of feels to me like you have to reevaluate this with the Seven of Pentacles, because you're wondering if it's going to be worth your investment. Like that, because whatever you invest in right now it's going to have to be something that's actually going to give you some type of return on your investment. And I feel like you don't see this being having a return on your investment. You don't see this situation paying off in your favor. And I feel like for some of you guys, you see it possibly paying off. There's a road or a path that you could take, because there's several different paths we could take and handle situations in different ways. For a lot of you, this path may pay off, and I think you feel that it may pay off, but it's going to take a lot of time and energy and effort that I feel like right now with this Four of Pentacles, you just don't really fucking have, okay? You don't have the energy or the time to invest in this right now. That's 11 Pentacles. So this opportunity or this situation is just kind of in its infancy. It could be like, now this could be a job that you're being offered, some of you, and it's with like a startup company. That's what it feels like. Because I worked for a startup one time, and it definitely took a lot of time and energy and effort, but they was paying me, goddamn. And I definitely benefited from it, and I'm so grateful, because I may not be where I am today had it not been for that opportunity. So I feel strongly that you see the value in this opportunity, but it's just like right now, I don't know if you really feel like it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Yeah. What's the Eight of Wands? Thank you. Two of Swords. Temperance, the title card, yeah, is at the bottom. What's the Eight of Wands? And the Strength. Leo energy. Yeah, I feel like you definitely are holding back. You don't plan on moving forward with this. And I feel like there's something about this it's like you have to have the courage to move forward from something. The Two of Swords, though. Yeah, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're afraid that if you, I don't think, all right, you might be afraid, but there's this feeling of hesitation to move forward from whatever this is, because you're not sure if it's going to be successful later. I feel like this is something that you see the potential of, but you just don't know how much it's going to take to get there to where you see it being. And you don't know if you have the time, energy, or the effort to put into this situation. It feels like something outside of you. Now, this could be somebody else who is maybe hesitating when it comes to investing in you. But there's anxiety here with this Nine of Swords. There's worry. There's fear. Because you're not sure if this investment is actually going to pay off or when it's going to pay off. But what I feel is like, it's kind of like when you play the lottery and you want to maybe do the Mega Million Powerball, and you always pick the same numbers, but you don't want to waste money on the ticket because you want to start being smart about your investments, and you know the lottery is not a guarantee. So it's like, I don't want to stop playing the numbers because they might hit. But I don't want to keep playing the numbers and waste my money because I know I got something else that I'm trying to do. It kind of feels like that. It's a gamble. It feels like a gamble or a risk. And it's like you don't want to let go of it because you're not sure what's going to happen on the other side. And you don't want to have moved on from a situation that could end up really being successful in the future. What's the Ooh, bitch. Calm down. Somebody need to calm down. You might be afraid that you're going to jump the gun. That's kind of what it feels like when I was explaining that, jumping the gun. What's the Three of Cups? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Pentacles was at the bottom. What else is the Three of Cups? Ooh, the Magician reversed, but it was upright, baby. But it made sure to fall down in reverse, okay? The Magician flipping all around. There's somebody flipping all around in this group. I don't know who this is. There is something that's manipulative about it. And I feel like you can feel it. Like you may feel like you're being manipulated, or you may feel like something is not necessarily completely on board or completely on the up and up. Yeah, Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. There also could be some type of delays in work that needs to be done. Somebody may be trying to catch up on their work, or feeling as if their work is taking a back seat to whatever this is. There's action that's being taken. But I feel like somebody's trying to manipulate this opportunity to be better than what it is. That's what I feel. With this Magician, it's like this Magician is trying to motivate people to act or to work or to bring people in to whatever this is. Like, it kind of feels like I want to say infomercial or like an advertisement. Whoever this Magician is creating opportunities for success or celebration or a good time. There's some type of harvest here of hard work, seeds being planted. It literally could be gardening, but there could be like hard work that needs to be done. But I feel like it's going to take a long time. That's all I feel. I don't think it's bad, but there's something about this Magician. They're manipulating the situation a little bit. So there could be a promise that someone is making about like, oh, you're going to make this much and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. But then it's kind of like they're exaggerating it a little bit just to get people to come and work on this, or to come and like do this. And I don't like that, okay? Because what's the reason for manipulating? What's the Seven of Pentacles? Ooh, Judgment with the Five of Swords at the bottom, okay? Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, child. Yeah, it's like, I can't help you if I need help too. That's what it kind of feels like. Judgment, wake up call. Yeah, I feel like Spirit sent this judgment to you so you could really be cognizant and aware of how long it was going to take. And there's that Six of Wands again. And that's what I was feeling with this Magician. It's like somebody's making promises that are very... Oh. Yeah, someone is making promises that are very like exaggerated. That's what I feel. And it feels like someone is behind with their work, or they're behind with something. And they may be making these exaggerated or inflated promises because they need to catch up on something. This could be a bill. This could be work. This could be something. And I feel like you could possibly be instrumental in helping this whatever this is be successful. But this person is going to be dead weight somehow. I feel like somebody needs your help to get something to work, or they want you to help promote something or get the word out. Because I'm kind of feeling like it feels like a multi-level marketing scheme, like a pyramid scheme, or, they call it multi-level marketing now or whatever. The airplane method, they call it all those different methods, but it's really somebody who is trying to get someone to get other people to sign people on, and then get other people to sign people on. It feels like a fucking pyramid scheme. And you only make money if you come in first. And then you're kind of trapped in the situation because you have to constantly like scam people and make them believe something that's inflated. Because that's what it feels like this person is doing. Like it's a pyramid scheme. And your judgment, okay, the judgment card, your intuition is calling you to wake up to how much value that you bring to the situation. That's what it feels like to me. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Yep, Queen of Wands. How much value you bring to the situation. It's also about your looks, attractiveness. Whoever this is knows that if you come into the situation, or if you go out with them, or if you show up to the party, that you're going to attract other people to come. So be aware. The King of Cups and the Empress. Okay, interesting. So this could be 3 people. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, maybe another Pisces, strong Scorpio though as well, with the Magician and the Judgment card, but Cancer with the 3 of Cups, possibly also another Pisces, depending on the situation, or that could be you. And then you have Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Leo, strong Sag. Maybe Aries too because of the Magician. And then you also have Libra, Taurus, Virgo possibly with the Empress. And maybe Aquarius and Gemini too, somewhere in there. Yeah, out of the water signs, Scorpio and Cancer, but Scorpio is a little bit stronger. Out of the fire signs, Aries and Leo are strongest, maybe Sag. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo. And out of air, I would say Libra is strongest. I'm not really even getting like Aquarius or Gemini, but I feel like Gemini could be there with the Magician. And Aquarius possibly too, but I would put Libra before Gemini and Gemini before Aquarius. With this King of Cups energy, there's definitely somebody mastering their emotions in a situation. There could be somebody who's very attracted to you, or that you're very attracted to. It could be mutual. This could also be what's making you realize, though. It's like, this could also be what's making you realize how much you bring to the table, for lack of a better phrase. It definitely feels like a person knows that you bring a lot of value to the situation, but they don't fully want to acknowledge that. It kind of feels like communication could be being withheld. But I just feel like there's definitely a situation where you're not sure if you should move forward, because you see how large or how great an investment of this magnitude would be. It doesn't just have to be money though, but I feel like money's involved somehow, because it's kind of like if you invest your time, you may fall behind on your personal work, which may cost you money. If you literally have to be somewhere, it may take money to get there. Of course, you're either gonna have to pay for an Uber or a Lyft, or you're gonna have to pay for some gas. It's like there's some type of sacrifice that I feel you have to make, And Spirit is saying don't make it lightly, because there could be a situation where somebody is playing on your abundance in the situation. Because I feel like this offer is being made and this person is making it think like it's all great. It's good, hunky-dory, everybody's cool. Everything's kosher right now. But I think this is a manipulation tactic, because I feel like part of what this offer entails will require you to either spend money or make some type of time investment or energy investment that's basically going to be replenishing someone else. And it's like they ain't even trying to listen to you no way. So what are we really here for? I feel like that's the tea. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what are we really doing here? And I just don't think that, I don't think that it's 100% worth your time, because I feel like you're holding on to the vision that you have of what you want to create. But it's like somebody else wants you to put your energy into their vision. And you're like, no, hold up. That's what I feel. There could also be somebody who may ask you on a date. I'm seeing a date here, or some type of like celebration. The Knight of Cups was at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Swords. So there could be somebody who's communicating with you, asking you out. You don't know if this person is going to reach out, but I feel like somebody's offering to take you out, or they're asking you out on a date. I feel like they'll call you, or you're waiting for this person to call and do that. If you're thinking of making the first step as a feminine energy, I would say to wait. Just because the Empress is here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Strength card, I would just say wait. Because of the King of Cups, the masculine is going to offer this cup. The Knight of Cups I feel like the masculine is going to come towards you if that's what you really want. Because some of you, I feel like, are very confident and you don't mind taking the first step. But I feel like you would rather the masculine take the first step. And I think that they will. They may not have done it yet, but I feel like they will take the first step. Or they've maybe done something small to make you indicate to you that they may ask you out. They may have asked you for your number and they haven't texted you yet, or something like that. Maybe you exchanged numbers and they haven't texted you yet. Maybe, you did exchange numbers and you may have been having communication, but they haven't asked you out yet. It's something about you wanting there to be more in the situation as a feminine, and this person is going to end up giving more. Okay? So I would just wait before you take that first step. Let them take the first step, because that's going to show you something. It doesn't mean that you have to hold back from them. But that's just what I feel. And if you're the masculine and you're nervous about taking the first step, but you feel like it's something you should do, I would say do it, because you don't see that it's going to create forward progress. Like, if you have the courage to do something that you may be a little nervous about doing, because there could be some fear of rejection, or there could be like, because I feel like the masculine is dealing with a fear of rejection. The masculine is dealing with like maybe questioning himself, a little bit of insecurity, and there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're receiving that energy from the masculine, just know that that's why they may be hesitating or taking their time. But if you are in that masculine position, I feel like there's a reward that comes from you having the courage to do something that you're afraid of. With that Nine of Swords and that Six of Wands we saw earlier, okay? Just saying. Some of y'all are about to get a call. Somebody's going to ask you out on a date. No need to worry. Look, I'm trying to tell you, okay. What's the overall advice for Pisces spirit when it comes to these messages? And I just want to make something clear. The first message that I had, I don't think it's connected to the second message I just gave y'all. It could be like somebody could be trying to come off cocky because they don't want to let their insecurities show. So just be aware, because some of you could have people who are coming towards you, and there may be multiple people coming towards you. I feel like some of you may have a Knight of Cups coming towards you, and then some of you may have a King of Cups coming towards you. It could be the same person or two different people, but it feels like two separate situations where one person is kind of trying to use your energy or trick you into doing like their work for them, or trick you into doing all the work for them. And then there's one person who is just trying to muster up the courage. Okay, so keep that in mind. Be aware. All right. The advice. Unlikely perfect timing. I'm going to shuffle that again because I wasn't really paying attention. It just popped. Yeah, whatever you think may happen or be afraid may happen, it's unlikely that that's going to happen. Everything is going to happen in perfect timing, the way it needs to. Yeah, success, period. Spirit is trying to tell you, don't worry. What's the overall advice for spirit? Not for spirit, for Pisces. What? From spirit. Be assertive. Interesting. So if you are in that masculine energy, assert yourself. Also, if you are in the feminine energy and you're receiving, don't be afraid to speak your mind. That's what I feel from that. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and say what it is that you need to say. Yes, at the bottom. So I feel like spirit is agreeing with everything I'm saying. And remain positive. Show your true self. Don't hide yourself or change yourself because of this person. Like, I feel like some of you may be intimidated by somebody. I don't know if they make more money than you. I don't know if they're in a higher position than you when it comes to work. I don't know if they're more established than you or what this is. But don't be afraid to speak your mind and say what it is that you need to say. Even if it's that first situation where somebody seemed to be trying to get you caught up in a pyramid scheme. If you feel like it's not something that you want to invest in, say it's not something that you want to invest in. Because you got to watch the company that you keep sometimes. Sometimes these folks out here try to make it seem like it's something that it's not. I feel like there's no need for you to worry, though, because I feel that whatever needs to happen is going to happen for you the way it needs to. But I definitely feel like in this time, it's going to be very important for you guys to really like stick to your guns and not be afraid to say what it is you need to say. And so therefore I said what I said. I hope that message helped you guys, Pisces. I love you. If you want to book your personal right now, 5% off for Pisces, 10% off for members. I can't wait to see you there. Click the link below in the description box to book. Okay, because this is a limited time only. I will try to run it all the way through Pisces season so that you guys can take advantage fully. Okay. And if you guys would like to donate or contribute to the channel, please use the PayPal or Zelle information below. Also, like the video, subscribe. You guys put the brains in the comments if it was resonating. And I'll see y'all next time, Pisces. Remember, this is our circle, booze. Bye.